Well, we're down to the Final Four of the Girls' 4th Region Basketball Tournament. The two semifinal games for you tonight. In Game 1, the Barren County Trojanettes at 26-5, who has been ranked second most of the year, go up against number 1 ranked Franklin-Simpson at 26-2. And in Game 2, what we'll have for you here tonight on the radio, Bowling Green, 37-35 winners over Todd Central last night, and Metcalfe County, a 1-point win over Warren East last night, 45-44. So all 4 teams that are in the semifinals were district winners. And the 2 winners tonight will meet for the championship on Saturday at 7 p.m. here in Diddle Arena. Hi, everybody, on the campus of Western Kentucky University. Jay Turner with Robert Bauer for both games here on WCLU 104.7 FM and online at WCLUradio.com. Reed Hoffman is our studio producer with Aaron Russell and crew on the live stream feed. And this is the Don Franklin Glasgow countdown to tip-off. Coach Piper Lindsay's Barren County Trojanettes defeated Cumberland County on Sunday afternoon, 52-39, while Coach Ashley Taylor's Franklin-Simpson Lady-Cats won over South Warren 58-33. Barren County and Franklin-Simpson met back on February 3rd at Barren County, with the Trojanettes taking Franklin-Simpson to 2 overtimes before losing 55-49. Barren County has won 5 in a row, and 6 of their last 7 games. Franklin-Simpson has only 2 losses this season. One to Cooper, 43-35, and Franklin County 45-37. Only 2 4th Region teams have played the Lady Cats close. As mentioned, Barren County by a 6-point margin in double overtime, and they defeated District 13 opponent Logan County in a low-scoring game, 45-42. Under Piper Lindsay, Barren County reached the 4th Region Final in 2019, winning the championship, and were runners-up in 20, 21, and 23. Franklin-Simpson was runner-up in 2022, but lost in the semifinals last year to Bowling Green, 52-39, after being ranked number 1 all season last year and finishing at 30-2. They also lost in the 2021 semifinals. So a win tonight with the Trojanettes would put them in the championship game for the 5th time in 7 years. But it will be a tough challenge. Franklin-Simpson holds their opponents to just 35 points a game. Barren County holds their opponents to just 39.5. So, Robert, the question is, can the Trojanettes make it a low-scoring game to have a chance to win this?
Magic number tonight may be 45. I'd say that definitely anybody that makes it to 50 is winning the basketball game. So, you know, there was a terrific game played in Trojan Gym earlier in the year that we pretty much took them down to the wire. We did everything we needed to. We made it a tight game and made some big shots. Ann Ashley had 4 threes in that, and her and Shelby had 16 apiece, hit 6 out of 23s to really find some scoring outside of the paint where it's very difficult to find any avenues with Cawthorn in there and Smith in there, who are both of their This is going to be a tough game. They are a really good basketball team. I'll stop short of saying they're the better team because tonight we're not playing a 7-game series. We're not playing best of 5, best of 7. We're playing best of 1. And that's what we're here for tonight, to see if we can pull off the upset against what Lexington Herald Leader had, the number 5 ranked team in the state of Kentucky in their last poll. And they've had a really good year. You know, 26-2, the only 2 losses to 2 other top 5 teams in Cooper and Franklin County, like you said. So we tested them, and they haven't been tested very much at all this season. You know, since they lost in the 2A deal, they've really only been tested by the 2 teams you mentioned. Us and Logan County just beat Logan County by 3 just a few weeks ago. So I think the formula is not simple. But there are a few things that they should do to us, and there's a few things that we should do to them. And one of those is what I've written on the paper several times lately is we have to match. They averaged 32 rebounds a game and had 37 rebounds in the game at Trojan Gym early in the year. I obviously know that was 2 overtimes, but they had a barrel load of rebounds against us earlier. We have to return the pressure as well. I fully expect them to pressure us, probably full court man all game long. We have to return that pressure. Some of the times we were successful in that earlier matchup was when we were pressing them and they were turning it over. But ultimately, we have to handle the ball and don't panic. That's what they want to do, is they want to cause chaos, and that's what they did against South Warren the other night. They really caused a ton of panic, a ton of chaos, and South Warren just threw it all over the place with their 20-plus turnovers. And ultimately, we're going to give up some second-chance points, but we need to force them into jump shooters, being jump shooters. You can't let Cawthorn play with their back to the basket, or Smith for that matter either. But when they do shots, we have to make sure it's the only one on that trip, and don't let them have 3, 4, sometimes even 5 looks at it like they did against South Warren the other night, and they've had all season long. So there's going to be some avenues for us tonight. There's obviously going to be some runs here and there, and the game against Cumberland County was a game of runs. I don't think we can allow them to get off to the start that Cumberland County have, and we can't let them build a 6-8 point cushion. We have to keep it close the whole game, and we have to have a shot to win it at the end. Ultimately, that's what you want. You want to be in it. And frankly, we would rather have seen this matchup in the finals. But it is what it is. I've sat here with you for 18 years, and sometimes the draw goes like that, where the 2 best teams are in the finals. Sometimes it goes in the semis, and it's gone like that for eternity. But what you have to do is you have to come out here and give yourself a chance. You have to have fun, and if you don't play for nights like tonight, you're playing for the wrong reasons. Because although there's a little nerves, there's a lot of pressure on us. The more pressure is on them because they got beaten this game last year and they don't want it to happen again. We should capitalize on that and really get after them and get after them early and just have fun and see what happens.
Yep. Franklin-Simpson with the co-coach of the year, Ashley Taylor, the other co-coach of the year, Heidi Coleman from Metcalfe County. Metcalfe will take on Bowling Green here in the second semifinal game later tonight. Lady-Wildcats averaging just under 57 points a game. They get up just 35. They shoot 42.4% of the field. They only make about 2 threes a game, and they're shooting at 59.4% from the foul line. Trojanettes are averaging 58 points a game. They hold their opponents down to 39.6. They shoot 42% of the field. They make about 4 threes a game, shooting at 31.6% from behind the arc and 67% from the foul line. We got more to come with a countdown to tip-off, brought to you by Don Franklin, Chevrolet, Cadillac, Nissan, and Glasgow. Score big with huge savings at Don Franklin in Glasgow. It's Barren County and Franklin-Simpson here in the first game tonight of the semifinals on WCLU 104.7 FM.
At Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them. Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at DonFranklinAuto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
If you are a Glasgow EPB cable TV customer, here is some exciting news. The Glasgow EPB has partnered with American Cable, your local authorized dish network retailer, to help you save with TV packages as low as $91.99 a month with a 2-year price guarantee. When you make the switch to American Cable, you can also enjoy 3 months of reliable Glasgow EPB internet for free. Hurry now, as this offer won't last long. Call 270-651-8341 or 270-847-4542 now.
So Aero Safety is an international safety consulting company based right here in Glasgow, Kentucky. We offer a wide variety of services, ranging anything from safety training to administrative services like policy procedures. It's any manufacturing, any industry around our area, we can apply that. And we can also make everything site-specific to the customer. So we make sure we're incorporating the company's policies, procedures, applicable hazards, equipment, things like that, that it's make it more relevant and engaging for the customer. Aero Safety is here to keep your employees safe and keep your business headed in the right direction.
Welcome back to Dinner Arena, the girls' 4th region semifinals. Barren County and Franklin-Simpson, followed by Bowling Green and Metcalfe County. After this 2-minute break, here on WCLU 104.7 FM.
Growing up is realizing that everyone who told you to eat your breakfast when you were little was actually eating this for breakfast.
It's your turn to take your place at the breakfast table and savor the taste of culinary independence with freshly toasted bagels at McDonald's. Indulge in the breakfast you've always wanted and start the day off the right way, your way.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Cold weather means you've got some things to take care of, like heat to keep you warm and comfortable. Put it on your list of things to do. A call to Southern States Glasgow to fill your propane tank. Southern States is one of the top suppliers of propane gas in the country, and your Southern States in Glasgow is the local, smart, reliable source for all your propane needs. Safe, clean-burning propane gas is the premier energy source for heating and appliances. Call 651-6167 and 651-2159.
And we are now on 120 Cross Street, just off 31E South.
Just past the railroad tracks.
I just did it, but I waited way too long. Trust me, it's about time you left cable TV behind and started saving with MyStream TV from SCRTC. Already have TV with SCRTC and you still have cable boxes and wires everywhere? Talk to SCRTC about MyStream TV and compare it to your current service. The best thing about MyStream TV, you'll save money and get up to 1 gig symmetrical internet. Visit scrtc.com and click on the MyStream TV logo at the top to start saving on cable today.
At Kuzma Family Dentistry, we specialize in changing smiles and changing lives. If you'd like to experience this wow factor transformation that not only can change your smile, but change your life, give Kuzma Family Dentistry a call at 270-651-2638. Located at 501 West Main Street in Glasgow.
Barren County. We've gone over the J&J sales keys to the game. And on the 5th region schedule tonight, brought to you by Aero Safety, Elizabethtown taking on Hart County as we speak. That game started at 5 o'clock. And then Taylor County will play Nelson County in the nightcap. That will finish out the first round of the 5th region girls basketball tournament. Here's tonight's starting lineups, brought to you by Kuzma Family Dentistry at West Main Street in Glasgow. Franklin-Simpson Lady-Wildcats, 5th-year head coach Ashley Taylor, 26-2 on the year. Larisha Cawthorn, a 6-foot senior, averaging 21 points, 10.7 rebounds a game. She was named Player of the Year in the 4th region. Lanaya Brown, a 5'3 senior, averaging 7.3. Vanessa Ray, 5'5 senior, averages 8.6. Chloe Smith, a 6-foot junior, averages 8.8 points, 5.5 rebounds. She was named to the 3rd team All-Region. And Jasmine Savage, a 5'7 senior, averaging 4.3. Piper Lindsay in her 10th season at Barren County with her assistant coaching staff of Michael Toms, Brent Gold, and Billy Michael Dyer. Katie Elmore, 5'6 senior, 9.5 points a game, named to the 3rd team All-Region. Katie Gerald's a 5'7 senior, 7.3 points, 5 rebounds a game. And Ashley Atkinson, a 5'9 junior, 6.5 points. Shelby Bird, 5'6 sophomore, 14.2 points, named to the 2nd team All-Region. And Mahela Burton, a 5'7 freshman, averaging 5.8 points a game. In the win over Cumberland County on Sunday, Katie Geralds had 16 points to lead the Trojanettes in scoring. Katie Elmore had 12. Shelby Bird had 9. Addie Swingle had 8. And Ashley Atkinson had 5. And Mahela Burton had 2 in that game. And the winner was South Warren on Sunday. It was Alicia Cawthorn with 23. Chloe Smith had 14. Nasia Nolan, who did not play against Barren County in the earlier game, scored 8 points. This is only her 10th game she's played in this year. Vanessa Ray scored 6, and Raya Brown had 3. We'll come back to the Farmers RECC Jackie Browning Memorial Opening tip-off after this break. The officials for tonight are Logan Gilbert, Kevin Claycomb, and Brad Riley out of Region 5. Back to the tip-off. Trojanettes, the Lady-Wildcats for a chance to get to the championship game in a moment here on WCLU 104.7 FM.
If you haven't heard, there's a new approach to banking. It's called Kasasa, and you'll find it at the People's Bank. Your free Kasasa checking account offers you monthly cashback rewards. The Kasasa Cash checking account can earn you a very high interest rate on your balance. Then link Kasasa Saver, and you'll also get a high rate on your deposits. Grow with Kasasa at the People's Bank in Glasgow, Cave City, and Barren. The People's Bank. Working for you.
Restrictions and qualifications apply. Restrictions may vary. Contact the People's Bank for details and to learn more.
Mow, dig, haul, trench. The reliable Kubota BX Series subcompact tractor is highly capable. A smooth hydrostatic transmission makes for easy operation and versatile attachments that help you handle the job. The Kubota BX Series is the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S. Talk to your Kubota dealer to schedule a demo.
Your local Kubota dealer is J&J Sales on the corner of West Main and Reynolds Road in Glasgow.
We've got you. It's a pledge to make sure you're always taken care of. A pledge that Farmers RECC honors each and every day. When it comes to keeping things running smoothly or getting them back on track when they're not, we've got you. Always. Farmers RECC is a Touchstone Energy cooperative, your source for power and information.
Are you looking for high-quality, cost-effective, and highly visible advertising? At ATM Media Solutions, we offer large-scale marketing with ease. We have 4 LED billboard locations: Highland Pharmacy and Sonic, the intersection of 31E and Trojan Trail, Highway 90 East, Burkesville Road, and our newest location in front of Gondolier. Call 270-629-4542 to get a quote today. ATM Media Solutions. Advertise with ease.
Our dental health plays a vital role in our overall health. Practicing good dental hygiene is especially important for children.
When was your child's last checkup?
Riley Dental Group is invested in making sure you and your family have the healthiest smile possible. They understand a dental visit may prompt anxiety or nervousness, but Dr. Riley and his team offer a variety of solutions, including a comforting and friendly visit from Bennett, their therapy dog. Call Riley Dental Group for an appointment, 651-5939.
103.7 WHHT plays country's hottest hits from today's country artists. Like,
hey, what's up? It's Morgan Wallen.
Hey, it's Lainey Wilson.
Luke Combs here.
Great country that you can listen to longer with local community information that you need on 103.7 WHHT.
Final 4 is Barren County and Franklin-Simpson, followed by Bowling Green and Metcalfe County. We got both games for you here tonight on WCLU 104.7 FM. Franklin-Simpson bench across the way to our right in black uniforms with letters outlined in white with some blue and white trim. Barren County Trojanettes across our way to the left in their home white uniforms. Trojanettes across the front of their jerseys, burgundy letters and gold stripes. Good crowd here. We got Barren County and Metcalfe County both on the same side tonight behind the benches. And then Bowling Green and Franklin-Simpson are back behind us here. So you would have to think the crowd over on the other side of the floor a little more than what we've got over here behind us.
Crowd in the previous matchup, so you would expect them to do the same tonight.
Our first quarter is brought to you by the People's Bank, working for you. We are ready to go. Barren County trying to get back to the championship game. First time in 2 years. Franklin-Simpson who lost to Bowling Green in the semifinals last year. They were the #1 team all year long and finishing with a 30-2 record. Alicia Cawthorn has scored over 2,000 points in her career, 1,100 at Franklin, 900 when she transferred from Russellville in the first 2 years going to Tennessee Tech. She's in the jump circle for Franklin-Simpson, Barren County's Ann Ashley Atkinson. Trojanettes moving left to right as we see it. Here's a tap controlled by Franklin-Simpson as they got it on the attack here with Ray sending it out front. They give it to Smith, left side of the circle. Smith puts down the dribble, now gives it to Ray. Here's the floater, down low in there to Cawthorn. She puts it up, missed it. Battle for the rebound, tapped around, out of bounds. Barren's basketball.
Good job surrounding Cawthorn that time. She did get a hand on a second chance opportunity, but so did we many more times over as they pick up full early.
Yep, full court pressure by Franklin-Simpson. Barren County has to take care of the basketball as Elmore works into the front court, races down the floor, drives to the basket, puts it up, it's no good. And Cawthorn with a rebound for Franklin-Simpson. Shot it just a little too strong. Bounce pass, a shot blocked by Bird and out of bounds.
I'm going to put this on Shelby, but she's going to have a big game tonight. 15, 18 points like she did the first time will be necessary for us to have a chance.
Vanessa Ray will toss it in left baseline for Franklin-Simpson. And now, what do we got?
I thought it was foul, and I think it'll be on Cawthorn.
Is it on Cawthorn?
No, sorry. It was on the screen to try to get Cawthorn free.
Cawthorn comes up real slow. So we put it on Brown.
22.
Oh, 22. Okay, that's Savage. Now full court pressure again. Cawthorn shaking up a little bit, holding her left leg.
Yeah, she's down a little bit.
Here's Katie Geralds with the basketball in the front court, back and forth with a dribble against Smith. Sends it out now to Burton. Burton gets some pressure out front from Ray. Takes it right side, drives it down halfway to the baseline there, gives it off to Atkinson. Atkinson kicks it out in there to Bird. Bird tries to throw it up, foul.
Cawthorn came down, brought both hands down on top of her. Late whistle, but it's one we need to A, get Shelby to line, and B, put a foul on their best player.
Second foul of the quarter against the Lady-Wildcats. Shelby Bird at the line, a 75% foul shooter. Named to the second team all-region. Katie Elmore was named to the third team all-region. Bird for two. The first one is up and good. The Barren on the scoreboard first. 7:10 to go here in the opening quarter.
Cawthorn looks like she's kind of regathering herself a little bit. She took a hard fall down there and just slow to get up, and is kind of walking it off now.
Bird for the second of the two. It's on the way. It is too strong. Cawthorn gets the rebound. And they'll leave it with her to set it up. Crosses the midcourt line. Cawthorn off the left side. Comes to Ray. Long looping pass back down into Cawthorn. Missing the shot. Rebounded there by Elmore. And here's Burton giving it up court on the left side. It's Bird, and she had a slap out of bounds at midcourt by Ray. It'll save with the Trojanettes.
Franklin tried to run one of our plays, just a backdoor screen for Cawthorn, but she didn't get it up over the rim to get it to go in.
As Elmore looks to inbound, it comes into Burton. They tried to reach around there. That was Ray. Here's Elmore. The left side, Burton. Burton drives into the paint. Out top it comes to Elmore. Swings it left side to Geralds. Geralds trying to make a move inside there. Throws it back across. Out top, here's Elmore. Fakes a three. And traveling call.
Didn't see it.
Franklin-Simpson will have the basketball. 6:34 to go here in the first quarter. As the ball comes inbound to Brown. Brown gives it out to Ray. Ray looking over at Franklin-Simpson coach. Trying to motion to have Brown come out and get the pass. So Brown's on the dribble out between the circles. Smith on the high post right. Gives it off to Ray. Here's the lob. Tipped away out of bounds. Trying to go to Cawthorn with it.
Yeah, it looks like Elmore's drawn that assignment so far, and she tried to pin her, except Elmore stayed in front and knocked that away.
And it is Smith. Lobs it out to Cawthorn. Ooh, Elmore got an elbow. Shot goes up and in.
Yeah, big time elbow right across. If she had maybe stuck her nose in there and sold it, would have got that way.
2-1, Franklin-Simpson. Here's Geralds with the basketball working against Smith. Takes it left side. Now trying to go up and under with a shot. High off the window and in. Oh, that's a tough one.
Yeah, tried to up and under, but didn't get to step all the way through because of the contact, but still made an acrobatic shot.
3-2, Barren County, 5:40 to play here in the first quarter. Ray with the basketball for the Lady Cats of Franklin-Simpson. Now dribbles off to the right side, looking inside, coming out to get it is Savage. Savage now out there against Burton. Gets rid of it off to Brown. Now Brown of the dribble throws it in there to Cawthorn, and a lot of traffic. Puts up the jumper, no good. Crashing the board is Atkinson. Gets rid of the basketball to Geralds. Geralds pushes it down the left side. Leaves it in the corner with Burton. Back out to Geralds. Now Geralds will back out of the dribble and hand it back off to Burton.
Like to attack Cawthorn to see if we can get number 2 on him.
Yep, ball almost knocked away. Burton comes up with the ball, wants to drive with it, reversing back left, spans, goes over the jumper. No, not a good shot.
No, you're right.
Of course, was not squared up for the shot there. Here goes Ray to the basket, puts it up too strong. Cawthorn puts it back in.
Yeah, that's where we got to get a loose ball off of our rebound and go end to end.
4-3, Elmore, crossover dribble to the right, hooks it back left. It's Geralds, top of the key. Geralds driving down left, gets cut off in there by Smith, up and under with a duck step, puts it in. Boy,
super move again.
Move in there. 5-4, Barren County leads it by 1. 4:22 to play here in the first.
Created a little separation with their shoulders and then stepped back under control.
They leave it out front now with Cawthorn. Left side it goes to Ray. Ray back out top to Smith. Down low, Cawthorn in, a lot of traffic, puts it up. It is going to drop in.
She averages 55% from the field, and even though we got 3 white shirts around her, you still can't let her catch it in the middle of the lane.
Here's Burton taking it down the right side. Leaves it over to Geralds. Geralds brings it out to the middle. Right side it goes to Burton. Burton on one dribble, spins back the other way. She's going to drive, throws up the shot. It's short. Trying to get on rebound. Oh, foul.
That's 2 on Cawthorn. She just came over top, lost her balance, and fell down top of Mihaela.
The 2 fouls on Alicia Cawthorn. That's the 3rd one on Franklin-Simpson here in the corner. And she is going to have to come out of the game. She's going to stay in there.
No.
Savage will come out.
Hey, listen, I say this all the time. Girls don't go at people enough in foul trouble, but I would dedicate 2 possessions just to going after, picking up the 3rd.
Bird looking, dumps it in the corner to Geralds. Geralds circles around with it for Barren.
Katie Elmore can take her off the dribble, and she can't do anything about it if she gets by her.
Elmore sends it out top. Burton, straight away 3. No, off the left side. Rebound, whistle, we're going to foul.
That's on Ann Ashley trying to stick her hand and poke it away.
Her first, Barren County's first of the ball game. And it will be Franklin-Simpson basketball. They lead it 6-5 with 3:26 to play here in the first quarter.
And all 3 inside buckets by Cawthorn, right?
That is right. And it's Ray handling the basketball for Franklin-Simpson. Sends it off right side. That's Nyjah Nolan, who's in the ball game right now. There's a wide open shot. It is up. It's way off the mark there by Brown. Barren County has it coming the other way. 3:05 to go, opening quarter. As Elmore trying to drive against Cawthorn, gives it back out to Burton. Sends it to Geralds. Geralds in the corner to Atkinson. Atkinson trying to drive in, has it knocked away. And for the basketball for Franklin-Simpson. Gives it off right side. A 3 in the air that is no good. Cawthorn the offensive rebound. Puts it back up. No good, but a foul.
So he pushed her a little bit with her body, and that's what's going to get the foul off the missed 3.
First foul on Shelby Bird. Second one on the Trojanettes. Cawthorn at the line, a 64.5% or 68.4% foul shooter. Has all 6 points for Franklin-Simpson here with 2:42 to go in the opening quarter. Cawthorn for the first of 2. It's on the way, and it's good.
You don't want to burn a timeout. This is an opportunity here on the free throw break to communicate to Katie Elmore, to communicate whoever Cawthorn is guarding, saying, look, just spread the floor. There were some openings in the first matchup when we spread the floor in some driving lanes. But make sure you go into her body to make her foul you.
Yeah. Addie Slager in the ball game for Barren, a 5'3" freshman. Second shot is up and good for Cawthorn. Has all 8 points for Franklin-Simpson. They lead it 8-5 over Barren County with 2:40 to go here in the first quarter.
They drop back in a little bit of a zone now.
It's Burn with the basketball on the left wing. Back out front to Slagle.
Sorry, 3-2 with Cawthorn at the top to maybe protect her a little bit in the foul trouble.
In the corner goes to Burton. Burton bounces it back out to Gerald. Straight away over to Slagle. Slagle back to Gerald on the right side. Diagonal pass. Left corner is Burn. Her shot out of the corner is partially blocked. And coming up with the basketball is Nolan for Franklin-Simpson. Nolan driving it down underneath. Shot blocked. Taken inside there. It's going to be blocked again. Oh, wow. Smith grabbed her around the neck and pulled her down.
And they got the foul on her for it.
It's going to be her first and the team's fourth of the quarter. 2:04 to go here in the opening quarter. Barren County trailing 8-5.
To see what they do defensively. They show the possession of 3-2. It looks like they're going to invert that to a 2-3 now with Cawthorn underneath the rim.
As Mahala Burton brings it up for the Trojanettes. Burton, left side, Gerald's covered up. Bounces back out to Burton. Now Slagle with it out front. Back over to Burton. Back to Slagle. Slagle feeds it down inside there to Elmore. She got bumped. Shot goes in somehow. Went up and it's 8-7. Long pass down to Cawthorn. Cawthorn in the paint. Reach in foul.
Not going to get the push off. At least before she threw her arm into her.
Three of the Trojanettes here in the quarter. Franklin-Simpson basketball. Ray will inbound. Ray looking. Finally gets it out. There to Nolan. Nolan gets rid of it to Michaela Butler. Shot partially blocked by Bird. But taken in there by Cawthorn with another whistle and a foul. And this one will be on Katie Gerald.
They're ready to spread fouls around right now. Everybody's got one.
And actually Atkinson will check back into the Trojan lineup for Katie Gerald. And Brown will replace Butler for Franklin-Simpson. Franklin-Simpson will take it out underneath to the left of their basket. As Ray sends it right in, down underneath. Ball gets stolen away in there by Atkinson. With a bounce pass off to Burton. Burton in the front court, right-hand side. 1:15 left to go in the quarter. And Atkinson stepped up the in line in the corner.
With the three-point line being longer away from the rim, that gives you less space over in the corner, so you have to know your footwork and where you are on the floor. That's our third turnover after Franklin had gifted us one via their second.
Yeah. Vanessa Ray with it for Franklin-Simpson. Brings it off to Cawthorn. Cawthorn turns toward the basket. She wants to drive against Elmore. Had it stolen away. Elmore's got it. Elmore with it for the Trojanettes. Trying to take care of the basketball. Throws it back out to Bird. Now Bird will give it to with 48 seconds to go in the quarter. Burton. On the dribble. 40 seconds to play. First period. Burton still on the dribble. Diagonal corner. It goes to Bird. Bird trying to make a move on Savage. Can't. Gives it back out to Slagle. Sends it back over to Burton. They give it to Atkinson. Atkinson bounces it back out to Burton. And now to Slagle with 22 seconds to go in the quarter. Bird in the right corner trying to go up the baseline. She's cut off. Throws it back out to Slagle. Over goes to Burton. Three ball. Got it! Get back real quick. 10-8. Barren County, the Hatcher and Sadler 3. Here's Ray. Almost walked with the ball, got knocked away right back to Ray. Throws it up, it is no good. And rebound, going back up, blocked, and that will end the quarter. What a quarter. So after one, girls semifinals in the 4th region tournament is Barren County 10, Franklin-Simpson 8 on WCLU 104.7 FM.
At Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them. Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at DonFranklinAuto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
Trojanettes 10, Franklin-Simpson 8 as we start quarter number 2 here at Diddle Arena, brought to you by South Central Bank. Small enough to know you, big enough to help. Jay Turner with Bobby Bauer. Barren County with the basketball to start the second. Here's Mahela. Started out there by Ray. Hands it off to Slagle. Now Slagle back to Burton here on the near side. Extended it now. Yep, they go into a trap. Burton falls down. Ball gets away, and it's Elmore in the corner. Burn for 3. That's off the mark. Battle for the rebound. Going to have a foul. Looks like Smith possibly, and that's her second. 2. First foul of the second quarter. And in that first quarter, Franklin-Simpson was 3 of 15 from the field. Barren County was 8 of 9, 4 of 9.
See, I'm not on blood pressure medication, but I may need to be if we have 3 more quarters like that first one.
Well, I'll give you some of mine. Comes in the corner to Slagle. Slagle curling around, out top with it. Thought about the 3, but had Cawthorn out defending her with those long arms. Atkinson bounce pass down to Elmore. She was wide open, puts it up. It's no good, but a foul.
Didn't know how wide open she was, and by the time they realized it, it looks like 5 recovered for them, but no little.
Then Katie Elmore to the free throw line, a 63% foul shooter on the year for the Trojanettes. So Cawthorn has 2, Smith has 2 for Franklin-Simpson. Here's Elmore. Her first free throw is up, and it's going to come off. Barren County 1 of 3 at the line here in the early going. Leading 10-8 right now, 7:26 to go in the first half. Elmore for the second throw. It's on the way. It's going to be off as well. Comes off to Elmore in the long rebound. Here is Slagle with it on the right side. Slagle leaves it off with Bird. Bird heads into the paint, goes under, and his hand is blocked in there by Cawthorn.
It's a good play by her, but somebody's got to make her.
And she loses a handle, almost walked with it anyway. Turnover by Franklin-Simpson. Here's Elmore, push it into the front court. Bounce pass off to Slagle. Actually, it was to Bird. Bird looking, getting it back out now to Slagle to set it up.
Somebody's got to go into the bodies, what I was going to say before they turned it over.
Elmore turning, had it poked away. Savage has it for Franklin-Simpson. Gives it off to Nolan, that is Brown. Brown back out to Savage. Savage turns, gives it back out front to Ray. Right side it goes to Nolan. Nolan looking inside. Here's Cawthorn down low. And turning, looking, throwing it back out to Ray. Cross-court pass over to Savage. They go down the left corner now to Brown. That's Nolan. And now working it, almost stolen away by it. And down to the floor is Atkinson. Trying to get a jump ball, but didn't get it. Shot goes over, no good, and a foul.
Shelby stays on the ground. That's a charge, and it's 3. Instead, they actually put it on Gerald.
That's 2 on Gerald. And that will send Cawthorn to the free throw line. She has all 8 points for Franklin-Simpson here. 6:20 to play in the first half.
Every stoppage, Ashley Taylor has been begging the officials to even up these foul calls. So I have a feeling you're going to see more on us just by her lobbying the officials.
And so Cawthorn, the first of 2, rims off.
How we play this, Mahela came back in there for Gerald. She does have those 2. Cawthorn has not come out since she picked up her second, and that was almost midway through the first period.
Second shot for Cawthorn. It's on the way, and it's good. So she has all 9 points for Franklin-Simpson. And it's 10-9 Trojanettes. 6:16 to go in the first half. Burton with the basketball for the Barren County Trojanettes.
Just in an extended man.
Yep, over it goes to Slagle. Slagle trying to find an opening. Bringing it back out. She's picked up her dribble. Throws it way back out to Burton. Burton trying to make a move to the key. Backs out of it and now goes to Slagle. High arching 3. Got it!
Had to throw it to the moon over Cawthorn, but I want her taking that shot.
up in the air. His outstretched arms of LaRisha Cawthorn there. And it is 13-9, Barren County. 5:38 to play in the first half. Left side with it is Butler. Butler down to the left elbow. It is Cawthorn. Hand in there. The ball goes back to Franklin-Simpson.
We get her in that position, we've got to be careful and not reach in now and just let kind of the trap do its work.
Smith comes back in the ballgame playing with 2 fouls for Franklin-Simpson. Now, they lob it out. It's a bad pass. It was tipped, I thought. Yep, he called it. Yep.
He saw it. It's a tip. It's our ball, but they're going to reverse it. That's all right, though. Yeah. We'll get a break. It's okay. It was close. It was really, really close, but they'll pick it up at half court instead of underneath the rim.
Brown will toss it in for Franklin-Simpson. I mean, this guy was right on top of it.
Yeah, I thought so too. But he got overruled, and up 4, we give the ball back to Franklin.
Hey with it for Franklin-Simpson. Right side it goes to Nolan. Nolan covered up by Slagle. Leaves it out there with Brown. Brown around the top of the horn, backs away the dribble. Here's Cawthorn with it. Dumps it in there to Smith. Smith trying to backtrack in, gets double team, almost walked with it. Driving with it underneath. Here's a shot put up. It is good and a foul.
I think they can answer a second. Stay on their feet and on the ground, and like we talked about, they've lobbied for it. They're going to get some foul calls.
The Ray gets the bucket. She's a 52% foul shooter on the year for Franklin-Simpson. And it's 13-11.
That's their first field goal there, 3 minutes into the period.
And she's only the second Franklin-Simpson player to score.
Cawthorn had all 9 before that.
Free throw is missed. Long rebound, tapped out of bounds. It is Barren's ball.
Good hustle by Ann Ashland. They've been switching defenses a ton, and we are having to recognize every possession. That man full now.
There's a run out. It's over the head of Elmore. Trying to chase it down in the corner. Couldn't get there in time. And it's going to go to Franklin-Simpson.
That's not a good play on our part. Not a good play on our part. Because we're throwing it into their defense. It's like they've got 2 free safeties back there, and we're throwing over top of it with their catch-up speed. Second turnover, 5th of the game.
Ray with it for Franklin-Simpson. Brings it in front court. Ray driving to the basket. Goes up with a jumper. Good off the glass. Back-to-back field goals. They 13-13. Slagle with the ball into the front court. Crossover dribble. Driving to the bucket. Throws it up. Got it! Oh, what a count! Are you kidding me?
Come on now. So I thought we kind of threw it off of them down here in this deep corner, but where we're sitting I can't see, so I'll have to wait till my replay catches up. But we'll take it out underneath after that foul.
Bird gets it in the corner to Burton. Throws it out to Elmore. Gets it to Slagle. Slagle, right side to Bird. Bird's going to drive, try to throw up the shot, and it was deflected.
Yeah, good ball. To be honest with you, I don't say this much, but the foul was probably on the floor. That was probably a good call going back and watching it. She got bumped and then kind of fell back and shot it.
Bird to put it in play. Comes to Elmore, trying to work down low. Throws it back to Bird. Fires up a 3. It bounces off the rim. And Franklin-Simpson comes up with the basketball. 13-13. 4:18 to play here in the first half.
We got to be careful with our shot selection there and don't rush things.
Right side it goes to Brown. Brown sends it out to Nolan. Nolan's got 2 fouls on her, too. They got 3 players with 2 fouls apiece.
They play a ton of kids, but they're letting their foul trouble roll.
Right. Goes back out now to Ray. 3:55 to go in the first half. Timeout, Franklin-Simpson.
It's a good timeout for everybody. We need a under 4 media timeout there just to be able to catch our breaths and let our blood pressure go back down, I think.
So 3:55 to go here in the first half. It's Barren County 13, Franklin-Simpson 13. Second game tonight we'll have for you Bowling Green Lady Purples and the Metcalfe County Lady Hornets. Bowling Green 13-16 on the season. Metcalfe County at 26-5. Bowling Green slipping past Todd Central last night, 37-35, and Metcalfe County winning by 1 point of a controversial call, which actually was the right call after we saw video and pictures and other things. Defeated Warren East last night 45-44. Kind of the talk of the town, and talk of the region. I was in bed by about an hour about that time, so I watched it when I woke up this morning. I think we'll come back up. I know they're going to make some halftime adjustments, but that timeout is kind of a mid-quarter adjustment. We'll see what they do with Cawthorn taking it out. She'll get it back real quick, probably. Comes into Ray. Got Bird's already her. Now bounces almost picked off there by Atkinson. Yep, she sure did. And now Smith. She's traveling on Smith. It's probably more of a travel on Cawthorn than it was on Smith, but we get the turnover nonetheless. I'm checking back into the Franklin-Simpson lineup. Savage will take his seat over the Franklin-Simpson bench. Slagle will toss it in here for Barren. Right, Manful comes into Burton. Burton works out there against Butler. Burton gets it across the line. Burton getting some pressure out there. Now reverses back to the left. Now gets rid of the basketball to Elmore. Elmore trying to weave through traffic. Pass is deflected up in the air, but caught in the corner by Atkinson. Feeds it to Elmore. Ball gets knocked away, but Bird chases it down. Bird trying to work inside. Pass, Burton on the left wing. Back out to Bird. 3:17 to go here in the first half. Bird with it for the Trojanettes. Gives it right side to Slagle. Slagle trying to get around a defender, but can't. That's back to the left side. A foul will be called on Brown. And I've never seen a coach talk to an official so much, but every time we get a foul call, she's lobbying saying, "Where's mine?" Well, the fouls are pretty even. Comes off to Burton. Now Burton sends it off to Atkinson. Fires it down to Bird. Had it knocked away, and it's going to be out of bounds off of Franklin-Simpson as Ray tried to throw it off of Shelby Bird. 3:02 to go here in the first half. 13-13. Low scoring game. And what do we got here? Oh, somebody pushed off. That's a garbage call. That's a scrum, and then Ashley picks up her third. Yep. Wow. That's not a screen. Nobody said, everybody's just kind of moving. You don't even call that an illegal pick against receivers. Gambled with that one, and then Ashley didn't win and picks up her third. So she'll sit on the bench as Katie Geralds has 2 fouls on her. She's on the bench as well. 3 minutes to go. Hannah comes in there in some relief minutes. Yep. Hannah Bragg, 6-foot junior. An important 3 minutes for her. Here's Smith with the basketball. Throws it left side. Working inside there. Nolan had it knocked loose and picked up by Elmore. Here's Burton with the ball. Sends it over to Slagle over the side. Slagle in the corner. Bird goes up the baseline. Trying to muscle it up. And it goes in somehow. Wow. Shot going down. Bird with her first basket of the night. It's 15-13 Trojanettes. Working with his way. She's going to drive the lane. Here's a runner. No, off the front of the rim. Rebound put back up. No good. Underneath the basket and out of bounds. It goes back to Franklin-Simpson. It's a battle underneath. Barren County by 2 as Nolan checks out for Franklin-Simpson. Got Savage back in. Now looking. Here's a bad pass. It is tipped off. And here comes Slagle with it. Slagle driving to the basket. Has it blocked and taken the other way. Franklin-Simpson 2-on-1 break. Pulling up a little 6-footer. It is no good. Battle for the rebound. Tapped around. Put back up. No good, but a foul. Every second on a loose ball. Got to grab that. And Slagle has made some tough plays for us, and she's not scared, but that time she probably should have wheeled it back out and took some time off the clock and used the possession instead of go at 2-on-1. First free throw missed for Vanessa Ray. She's 0 for 2 from the stripe now, 52% foul shooter.
Shelby's going to have to come out with just 3 points and a couple of fouls.
Addison McFall checks into the Trojanet lineup, a 5'4" junior, averaging 2.4 points a game. Ray back over the stripe for one more. It's on the way, and it comes off too. Cawthorn puts it back up, and it goes in.
She went all the way to the other side of the block. Yeah, that's what we can't have.
Is it up at 15. Here's Burton with a basketball, working into the front court. Double team, throws it over to McFall. Here's Bragg with it. Bragg has it knocked loose. Can't do it. Got to be strong with the basketball. Bounce pass is too wide for Nolan. It goes out of bounds.
This is where don't panic and handle the basketball comes into play.
Full court pressure by Franklin-Simpson. McFall will toss it in.
Only 2 starters on the floor right now.
Yeah.
We have to have some big reserve minutes.
Right.
And I'm not sure what happened there. They're going to call an off-ball screen on Addie. Which,
I didn't see it.
Yeah, I don't know about it.
And that's 5 fouls.
Thank you. This was an offensive foul. And I got 2 free throws on it. Let's see what that looks like on the replay.
Instant replays tonight brought to you by the Glasgow Electric Plant Board. A weak screen. In the corner to Ray. They give it to Cawthorn. Cawthorn hands it off to Smith. 17-footer straight away is off the mark. Rebound by Hannah Bragg. Looks for the basketball to Burton. Minute 36 to go and a half. We're tied at 15. And it is Burton with it in the left corner. Reverses it back up. Trying to make a move on Savage. Can't do it. Throws it back out. Oh, that's going to be a foul. As Slagle got pushed into the scorer's table by Brown, and that is her second.
I think that was good enough for the first down.
Five fouls on Franklin-Simpson. So 2 shots for Addie Slagle. 75% foul shooter on the year for the Trojanettes. First of 2 on the way. Good. With Barren County back to lead 16-15. Second shot for Addie Slagle. It's on the way. Got them both. 17-15 Trojanettes. Minute 25 to go in the first half. Cawthorn with the basketball for Franklin-Simpson. On the dribble, gives it off to Ray. Now Ray goes to Smith. Hands it off right side to Nolan. Nolan giving it around to the top, gives it off to Ray. Ray throws it inside there to Cawthorn. She goes up, a foul. Is it on Bragg? Hopefully. No. Elmore, second.
You got to make a decision right now and let somebody play with 2. We've already got Ann Ashley with 3.
Yep. To put Bird back in or no? Nope. Minute 3 to go. Cawthorn is at the line. She's 3 of 4. And the first one comes off. Butler back in the ball game. For Barren County is Riley Wilson. 5'10" junior for Katie Elmore. So you got 4 starters on the bench right now with 2 fouls or more.
Yeah, everybody has 2 fouls or more, don't they?
Cawthorn at the line. One more shot coming. It's on the way, and it goes in. Boy, didn't know if it was going to go in or not. But 17-16, full court pressure by Franklin-Simpson. So it comes into Addie Slagle. Slagle works it up court. Gets a defender with 58 seconds to play. Slagle's going to drive to the basket. Lays it in. He got tackled and won, but big play by Addie. 19-16, Trojanettes, 48 seconds to play here in the first half. Cawthorn with the basketball for Franklin-Simpson. Cawthorn hands it off. Out to Ray. Ray goes left side with it. They tip it down to the Cawthorn. Turns, bounce pass underneath. Shot put up and in.
That's a good use of the 2-man game. Keeping our back pocket, remember.
19-18 the score. Slagle in the front court. Got bumped out there. No call. Slagle sends it off to McFall. Left side it goes to Burton. 23 seconds to go. Burton down the baseline. Reverse it back out. It's McFall. Tosses it off to Slagle. Gives it to Bragg. Bragg will hand it back off to Slagle. Swagel looking, sends it back out to McFall. 10 seconds to go and a half. Back to Swagel. 6 seconds to go. Drives, gets cut off down low, turns and throws up the shot, and it's an air ball, and that will end the first half of play. And Barren County leads halftime over Franklin-Simpson, 19-18 the score. We'll be back with a halftime report after this break. This is the girls' 4th region tournament on WCLU 104.7 FM.
So Aerosafety is an international safety consulting company based right here in Glasgow, Kentucky. We offer a wide variety of services, ranging anything from safety training to administrative services like policy procedures. It's any manufacturing, any industry around our area, we can apply that. And we can also make everything site-specific to the customer. So we make sure we're incorporating the company's policies, procedures, applicable hazards, equipment, things like that, that it's make it more relevant and engaging for the customer. Aerosafety is here to keep your employees safe and keep your business headed in the right direction.
Growing up is realizing that everyone who told you to eat your breakfast when you were little was actually eating this for breakfast.
It's your turn to take your place at the breakfast table and savor the taste of culinary independence with freshly toasted bagels at McDonald's. Indulge in the breakfast you've always wanted and start the day off the right way, your way.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Cold weather means you've got some things to take care of, like heat to keep you warm and comfortable. Put it on your list of things to do. A call to Southern States Glasgow to fill your propane tank. Southern States is one of the top suppliers of propane gas in the country, and your Southern States in Glasgow is the local, smart, reliable source for all your propane needs. Safe, clean-burning propane gas is the premier energy source for heating and appliances. Call 651-6167 and 651-2159.
And we are now on 120 Cross Street, just off 31E South.
Just past the railroad tracks.
Halftime here, the first semifinal game of the girls' 4th region tournament. Barren County Trojanettes leading the Franklin-Simpson Lady-Wildcats 19-18. Barren County led 10-8 at the end of the first quarter. They got outscored in the second quarter 10-9. And this halftime report is brought to you by SCRTC. SCRTC's alternative to cable is MyStream TV. Switch today and save on your cable bill. Our halftime stats are brought to you by Riley Dental Crew. Franklin-Simpson was 7 of 23 in the first half with 30.4%. They only attempted one shot from behind the arc, 4 of 9 from the foul line. They had 19 rebounds, though, 10 at the offensive end, and they turned the ball over 8 times. Alicia Cawthorn has 12 points and 8 rebounds in the first half for Franklin-Simpson. 4 points for Vanessa Ray, and Sanaya Downey with the other 2-point basket for the Lady Wildcats. Barren County 7 of 18 in the field, 38.9% from behind the arc, 2 of 5. 3 of 6 from the foul line, 12 rebounds, so been out-rebounded 19-12, and also has 8 turnovers, same as Franklin-Simpson. And scoring-wise, Katie Elmore with 2 points, 4 for Katie Geralds, Shelby Bird with 3, 5 for Mahala Burton, and 5 for Addie Swagel. And you look at the minutes that they played in the first half. Shelby Bird played about 14 minutes of that first half, so she was out, went out with a couple of fouls on her. Katie Geralds only played under 8 minutes in that first half and picked up 2 fouls, and Ashley Atkinson picked up 3. Of course, Katie Elmore had 2, and 1 foul on Addie Swagel. Points off turnovers, Franklin-Simpson was 7, Barren County was 6. Points to paint, 12-8, Franklin-Simpson. Second chance points, 6-0, Franklin-Simpson. Bench points, Barren County was 7, Franklin-Simpson with 2. Anything else stand out there?
No, I mean, really kind of covered a lot of it. Rebounding-wise, 10 offensive rebounds is just way too many. I guess if you look at a bonus, there's only 6 second chance points off of that, but that's also a third of their points. So we have to continue to really smother Cawthorn. She has drawn 6 fouls. So out of the 10 total team fouls we have, she is the reason that 6 of them have been drawn as we try to continue to defend her with somebody on the front side and somebody on the back side. We have to make a slight adjustment, and I'm talking about 6 inches, and that is when we go to double team her, we are kind of favoring allowing her to spin back middle. We have to be equal in not allowing her to go middle, allowing her to go baseline. We really have to wall up, if you will, and make sure we force her into contact, and we don't create the contact by going down, bringing arms down. So we clearly have a ton of foul trouble, and I don't expect that foul trouble to get any better as we play down the second half. But at the same time, one of the reasons I think we got beat there was foul trouble in that matchup early. And we can't play for tomorrow. We got to play for tonight, and we got to remember we have to change the way we play just a little bit. A Cawthorn bucket is not worth 4 fouls on us. You got to kind of gauge if that foul is worth it or not. But after she was 3 of 6 in the first quarter, she ended the half 4 of 7. So that means she just got up 1 field goal there in the second quarter, according to the stat sheet. So a much better effort. But what I said there as the clock was winding down, we have to make sure we don't make her the best passer in the region. We have to really be careful that they're not back cutting us, they're not setting somebody there on the block that really just camps out underneath there, and she becomes a distributor. Anybody on the team can hit layups. They have some kids that aren't great shooters, but anybody can hit a point-blank layup and really cause a differential quickly. But all in all, Addie played a great first half there, coming off the bench with those 11 minutes, getting up the 3. We have to continue, however, to make good decisions offensively as well. Some of our shots were forced, and we have to recognize, hey, Cawthorn is out of the paint. We can attack. Or she's not. We have to throw it around the perimeter and attack from a different angle. The same thing can be said for the other big girl, Smith, who also has 2 fouls as well. So, first one to 40 wins. That's what I said to start the game. Yeah. And we're on pace to be there right now.
All right, we're going to come back to the second half. Our halftime stats brought to you by Riley and Tittle Group. Our halftime report by SCRTC. Third quarter coming up, brought to you by Extreme Health Club and ATM Media Solutions. It's Barren County 19, Franklin-Simpson 18. Here at the break, here in the first game of the girls' semifinals in the 4th region tournament. The winner will go to the championship game on Saturday night and will face either Bowling Green or Metcalfe County. We've got that game coming up next for you here as we come back for a second half here on WCLU 104.7 FM.
Reliable internet and great customer service? 2 things you'd like to have? I'm talking local service and quick response when my internet is out, which never happens, by the way. That's exactly the type of customer service you get from an awesome internet provider like SCRTC. Not only do they provide gig speed and superior Wi-Fi solutions, SCRTC backs it up with phenomenal customer service. That is true value in an internet provider. Go to scrtc.com and get yours with an unmatched service guarantee.
At Kuzma Family Dentistry, we specialize in changing smiles and changing lives. If you'd like to experience this wow factor transformation that not only can change your smile, but change your life, give Kuzma Family Dentistry a call at 270-651-2638, located at 501 West Main Street in Glasgow.
If you haven't heard, there's a new approach to banking. It's called Kasasa, and you'll find it at the People's Bank. Your free Kasasa checking account offers you monthly cashback rewards. The Kasasa cash checking account can earn you a very high interest rate on your balance. Then link Kasasa Saver, and you'll also get a high rate on your deposits. Grow with Kasasa at the People's Bank in Glasgow, Cave City, and Barren. The People's Bank. Working for you.
Restrictions and qualifications apply. Restrictions may vary. Contact the People's Bank for details and to learn more.
Mow, dig, haul, trench. The reliable Kubota BX Series subcompact tractor is highly capable A smooth hydrostatic transmission makes for easy operation and versatile attachments that help you handle the job. The Kubota BX Series is the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S. Talk to your Kubota dealer to schedule a demo.
Your local Kubota dealer is J&J Sales on the corner of West Main and Reynolds Road in Glasgow.
We've got you. It's a pledge to make sure you're always taken care of. A pledge that Farmers RECC honors each and every day. When it comes to keeping things running smoothly or getting them back on track when they're not, we've got you. Always. Farmers RECC is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, your source for power and information.
The internet at WCLUradio.com. They're going to have the baseball state tournament and the basketball state tournament, I think, the same weekend up in Lexington. We're waiting so long to play that one out. Yeah. So, you win, you wait a week. You win, you wait a week. You win, you wait another week. So it's a lot of hurry up and wait here, but we got half of this one in the books and another 16 minutes to go. Yep. Barren County with the basketball to start the second half. Here's Burton getting pressure out front. Bounces it off to Elmore. Elmore sends it over to Bird. Now Bird, they chase her, giving it back to Elmore, and the corner goes to Gerald's. Gerald's gets a lot of pressure out there, too. They're swatting her and smothering her, and Burton with it out front. Bounce pass off to Bird. Now Bird sends it back over to Gerald's. Gerald's, they spread the floor out here. Bird with the basketball, top of the key. Now jumps it back over to Gerald's. Gerald's now looking, throws it back to Bird. The pass is deflected. It goes out of bounds off of Smith. Kind of a hybrid 1-3-1 there with the trap on the wings. At least that's what it looks like. So Barren County keeps it here as the ball comes out to Burton. Sends it over to Atkinson. Atkinson on the dribble. Dumps it down in the corner, trying to go baseline. Bounce pass in there to Bird. Puts it up and in. Snuck in there. Snuck in underneath. 118 Trojanettes. As they set it up, Brown out front with it for Franklin-Simpson. Stay man. Right side with it to Ray. Ray dribbles it down, stops, gives it off in there to Cawthorn. Inside it goes to Smith. She puts it up and got it. This is what I worry about a little bit. They say, okay, you've got a game plan for Cawthorn, but you don't have one for the next best player. Yeah, Smith, that's her first 2 points tonight. 21-20, the score. Here's Gerald's with it on the right side for the Trojanettes. Brings it back out front. Gerald's calling the play. Trying to find somebody to come get it. Somebody's got to come get it. As Cawthorn's putting the pressure on her out there. And gets rid of it to Elmore. Elmore back out to Burton. Right side. Over to Gerald's. Dumps it down in there to Elmore. Elmore turns. And the pass is deflected. Loose ball picked up. Franklin-Simpson's got it off the turnover. Here's Ray. In the lane. Has it swatted out of her hands and out of bounds for Shelby Bird. Got to be better passers. You got to be sure of it and sure-handed. And Ray will toss it in for Franklin-Simpson. Ray gets it inside there. It's Smith putting it up. It is no good. Battle for the rebound. It goes in the hands of Cawthorn. Underneath, wide open shot. Put up and in by Ray. First 2 buckets have been assisted by Cawthorn. Here's Katie Elmore driving against Cawthorn. Puts it up off the window and in. 23-22, Barren County. The adjustment clearly by Franklin is to make Cawthorn a distributor more than it is a scorer. Out front with it is Brown for Franklin-Simpson. 5.5 minutes to play in the third quarter. Barren up by 1. Right side is Ray. Ray's going to fire up a long 3. It's off the mark. Chasing down the rebound is Shelby Bird. And Bird sends it down the floor. It is Burton on the right side. Trying to get around a defender. Cut off. Has to circle it back up. Gives it to Bird. Bird can't shoot. Goes left side over to Gerald's. And now Gerald's trying to make a move on Smith. Got around her. Kicks it off. 3-point shot. Got it! Good kick. Burton with his second Hatcher and Sadler 3. And Barren has their largest lead back at 4. 26-22. Side with it is Savage. Savage. Now here's Ray with it. Free throw line. Goes inside. Puts up the shot and banked it off. It went halfway down and out. Rebound, Shelby Bird. Bird sends it over now to Gerald's on the left side. Gerald's in the corner to Burton. Burton trying to make a move, goes into the paint against Smith, gets bumped, shot goes up, no good, but a foul.
That's a right call on the floor. That's Smith's third, though.
Yeah, there's three on Chloe Smith, and the first one on Franklin-Simpson here in the corner. But he is going to stay in there at the moment, looks like.
Timeout, Franklin.
4:31 to go here in the third quarter. Barren County 26, Franklin-Simpson 22.
So let's do kind of a throwback, key to victory, if you will. We said the other night that I would love to find the paint with each possession. And it's sometimes from the top, sometimes from the baseline, however that works. So we did that on that last play, and we were able to kick for threes. Our best threes this year have come when we found the paint and we kicked it out to be able to step into it. Mahela was shot ready in that situation for our third three of the night. We have 1-3 each quarter so far. 3-4 with 4 minutes and 31 seconds left in the third. We have not missed a shot to open this half.
Barren County on a 7-4 run here in the third period. Take the 4-point lead.
Ray got a bucket and Smith got her first bucket. That says a lot about Smith that we have been able to kind of clamp down on her, and I don't know why Franklin hasn't really gone to her more. She has not been a huge factor in this game so far. They have really focused on getting it to Cawthorn, even though we have surrounded it.
Right. Smith stays in the game with those 3 fouls. And Shelby Bird, left baseline to toss it in for the Trojanettes. Gets it out to Addie Slagle. Slagle getting pressure from Nolan. Gives it to Burton. Thought about the 3 out there, but Cawthorn came out there.
Had a look. That's kind of, makes you think second chance.
Right. Hands it off to Gerald's. Now Gerald's on the dribble against Cawthorn. Trying to drive against her. Goes to the basket, puts it up. Oh, missed it. Might have got body contact there, but no call. Here's Cawthorn with it. Cawthorn driving. Throws it up. It's blocked from behind. They hit the bottom of the backboard. Here's Elmore with the basketball. Elmore driving, and bodies going everywhere. It goes out of bounds. It will stay with the Trojanettes. A lot of contact on that end.
There's more pins knocked down on the floor than in a bowling alley right there.
Wow. Shelby Bird to toss it in.
Get it back to Shelby here real quick after she tosses it in.
Shelby Bird looking. Somebody's going to have to go get it. Comes into Gerald's. Gerald's wanted to hand it back to Bird, but now waving everybody off. Brings it back out front. 4-point lead for the Trojanettes. 3:50 to go in the third. Slagle on the right side. Slagle on the dribble. Sends it back out to Burton. Now Burton trying to make a move. Goes out to the right over to Elmore. Elmore fakes one way, goes the other against Savage. Puts it up and is too strong. And a rebound to Cawthorn. Cawthorn pushes it down the middle of the floor underneath to Smith. And the shot is blocked out of bounds. Shelby Bird, another block. A couple of changes here. Because Smith is going to go out. Savage went out. Cawthorn will stay in there. Where Smith has 3 fouls on her. Franklin-Simpson trying to get the ball in bounds. They lob it out to Cawthorn against Elmore. Cawthorn wants to drive. Cutting back in, throws up the jumper. It's good.
Made it tough. It's an 8-foot jumper. She's good turnaround. No way.
26-24. Slagle with a basketball behind the back dribble. Leaves it out with Elmore. Elmore's going to drive. Gets bumped there. No call. In the corner, Gerald's with it. Back out to Burton. Now Burton on the dribble. Will hand it off out there to Slagle. Slagle wants to drive. She gets cut out. Back out to Gerald's. She double dribbled.
That's not called very much, just to be honest with you, but she did more forcefully put it down and then catch it and put it back again. Sometimes, if you're not sure, you got to pass that up and get a second dribble.
2:59 to play in the third quarter. A 26-24 Trojanet lead. Comes into Ray. Now Ray walks it around. Bounces it off to Smith, who's back in the game now. Back into Ray. Throws up the shot. It is no good. Battle for the rebound. It's loose ball, a whistle, and a foul. Gerald's? Yeah, that's number 3, Katie Gerald's. first of the quarter against the Trojanettes. 2:46 to go here in the third period. Going to get Hannah Bragg back in the game for Barren County for Katie Gerald. Franklin-Simpson's basketball underneath to the right. Looking, sends it up, and it's stolen away by Burton. They try to go to Savage with it. Here's Bird with a basketball. Bird on the left side of the floor. Bird picks up her dribble, goes back out to Elmore. We come down to the 2.5-minute mark here in the third period. Barren County with a 2-point lead. Bird back out now to Slagle. Slagle sends it over the right side. It's Elmore. Elmore against Nolan. Picks up her dribble. Needs some help here. Hands it off to Burton. Getting a lot of pressure out there from Nolan. Now Burton trying to keep the dribble going. Timeout by Piper Lindsay and the Trojanettes. This will be a 30-second timeout with 2:13 to go in the third period. Barren County 26, Franklin-Simpson 24. This timeout is brought to you by Scooters Coffee.
Timeout by Piper was there to avoid the 5-second. As Mahala got the handoff, the defender stayed on and kept the count, which put us in danger of turning it over. Good job there to use our first one as we head towards the 2-minute mark of the third period.
Barren County's largest lead has been 4. What's Franklin-Simpson's largest lead been?
3, maybe.
Early in the game. Because Barren had a 10-8 lead at the end of the first quarter. Barren County basketball, 2:13 as we come out of the timeout. 26-24. Trojanettes. Oh, gets knocked away. I read that one all the way. Here's Ray going under and laying it in.
It's terrible execution out of a timeout. Pass and Lazy going to get it.
26-26. A foul out of the side. As Elmore was trying to go up the sideline there, the foul is going to be on Downey.
And that's what Franklin can go do, and that's how they get points real quickly. You got to go meet the ball, and you got to be strong with it.
Bird to toss it in. Going to have to get it in. Finally does to Bragg. Bragg has to hang on to the basketball. That is swatted. Oh, they say she dropped it out of bounds.
Careful here. Be careful. We're looking around, we have a little lost in our eyes. That's not how you want to respond after you wasted your first time out with 2 straight turnovers in a tie game.
Comes into Ray for Franklin-Simpson. Bounce pass off to Cawthorn. Cawthorn in the corner. Savage back to Cawthorn. They give it out to Ray. Ray's got an open look at a 3, but doesn't take it. Bounce pass back to Cawthorn. Crossover out top, back to Ray. Ray inside. It's going to be a jump ball. The shot goes up, no good. Battle for the rebound. It is Smith throwing it back up, no good. Underneath is battling for it. Ball gets scooted out, and somehow Franklin-Simpson comes up with it. And Cawthorn is shaken up.
Well, sure, she's up. It's kind of the same situation as earlier.
Could be.
She's got to come out, though, because of the stoppage, but I think she's okay.
Riley Wilson's going to check into the Trojanette lineup for Hannah Bragg. So are they leaving her in there?
You stop the game, you got to take her out.
Yeah. Outside it comes to Savage. Savage looking. Out top it comes to Ray. Ray will hand it off to Cawthorn. 1:10 to go here in the third quarter. Now Cawthorn will give it right back to Ray. Coming down to 1 minute to play here in the third. Seven seconds to go. Gives it back to Cawthorn.
Stay back. Don't put them in a scramble and then they get a layup because we're kind of out of defensive positions here.
They hand it off to Ray. Ray inside, knocked away by Wilson.
The defense.
Off to Slagle. Slagle trying to go up the sideline here. Gives it back to Bird. Oh, that's over and back.
saw the double team coming. You got to go help.
32.3 to go, 26-26 here in the end of the third.
The ball should be up here at half court, not down there.
I don't know. But anyway, Ray has it for Franklin-Simpson. Takes her time, crossing the midcourt line. 25 seconds to go in the third. Ray now between the circles now, down to 20 seconds. Backs it all the way out, almost to the midcourt line here with 14 seconds to play. What are they thinking? Bird defending her. And bounce pass off to Smith. Smith throws it inside. Whistle. What we got? A foul. Man. Kate Gilmore, number 3.
And that's what the turnover, little things, right? Little things. That's what the turnover does. It gives them the last possession, which gets a foul on us. So it just kind of, you got to think about all those things that really compound in a basketball game.
So now you got 3 Barren County starters with 3 fouls. Elmore, Geralds, and Atkinson. And Ray just lobs it in. It was tipped away. Smith trying to go in there and digging it out with Slagle. She's down on the floor. And jump ball possession goes back to Franklin-Simpson. And that's a long 5 seconds right there.
Yeah.
And it's still 1.1 left. You know what they're going to do.
Lob, 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 right?
Yep. So it is Ray. Nobody defending her. And they try to get into Smith. She does. One dribble, throws it up. Got it. It's going to count. Franklin-Simpson has a 28-26 lead over Barren County. As we go to the fourth quarter next here on WCLU 104.7 FM.
Extreme Health Club and Extreme Fitness for Women, both with 24-hour access. And Extreme Blend Smoothie Bar to help you refuel and recover. Over 8,000 square feet of weights in Extreme Health Club and ladies only at Extreme Fitness for Women, including tanning beds. Both with access to saunas, infrared saunas, and the 90-degree saline therapy pool. You'll love the wide variety of classes with experienced instructors. Personal training is available and with the best in the business. Call or stop by today and see what everybody's talking about.
Get in. We're making country great again. Come on.
Whiskey River, take my mind.
Willie 94.1.
You got to have an ace in the hole.
Willie 94.1.
I'm a hard working man.
The Big Willie. It's great country. Willie 94.1.
We're making country great again, and we've got the Real Trader for you every weekday morning starting at 8. Join me, Mac Daniels, for it right here on Willie 94.1.
Franklin-Simpson outscored Barren County 10-7 in that third period of play. And through 3 quarters, Franklin-Simpson is 12 of 35 to the field, 34.3%. Barren County is 10 of 23 for 43.5%. 3 of 6 on threes. Trojanettes have 13 rebounds, but Franklin-Simpson has 27. And Barren County has turned it over 13 times in this game. Franklin-Simpson 11. Barren County's basketball to start the fourth. Brought to you by CPC Commodities, proven our farm, made for yours. Ball comes into Hattie Slagle. Trojanettes down by 2 here, into the fourth quarter. Slagle going to the right side. Now hands it off out to Geralds. Now Geralds getting a lot of pressure from Cawthorn. Cawthorn now the trap, dumps it back off to Slagle. Fires it out to Bird. Bird driving, spinning the defenders, throws up the shot, no good.
Not a great shot again. Just 5 shot attempts the whole third period. We've got to find our groove again. Is this the first time we've given them the lead in a long time?
Yep. 7:28 to go in the basketball game. Franklin-Simpson 28, Barren County 26. Ray with it out front for the Lady Cats. Leaves it out there with Brown. Now Brown goes right side back to Ray. In the corner with it is Downey. Or rather, excuse me, that's Butler is in the ball game now.
Hawthorne not, yeah, she's in there. Smith's not in there.
Yeah, Smith is not in there right now. 1 minute gone here in the fourth. They dump it down in there to Cawthorn. Cawthorn pass is Ray from 10. Got it.
Stepped into a 15-footer.
30-26. Franklin-Simpson with a 4-point lead. Their largest of the night. Here's Hattie Slagle with the basketball. Slagle on the dribble, getting a lot of pressure out there. Takes it right side. She wants to drive. Throws up the floater. No good. She's got debt. Yep. Compton with a rebound. Down to 6.5 minutes to play.
2 tough shots to open the half for us. Neither fell.
But you got to get up shots to score, Phil. That's true. Ray with it out front. Nobody defending her as Barren County's back in the zone here. Shelby Bird trying to come up and apply pressure. Right side. Working with it. Nolan. Right side. Back over to Cawthorn. Cawthorn bounce now to Ray. They give it now to Cawthorn out front between the circles. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. 4-point Franklin-Simpson lead.
They're going to do everything they can to just drain this away.
Yep. And she may have shuffled her feet there. It was all hid. Down to Cawthorn in the corner. To Nolan. Back to Cawthorn. Cawthorn directing traffic here. Motioning Ray to come out to get the pass. And it is Ray working against Bird. Ray trying to drive to the basket. Leaves it wide open. Shot blocked from behind and a foul. That's with 3 fouls. Ray, 52%er, 0 for 2 tonight, but has scored 6 points in the second half. Free throw is up, and it is no good. Taylor Burton coming in for Slagle. So all the starters on the floor now for Barren County with 5.5 minutes to play. The second one is good.
Which is good because Cawthorn had inside position. She could have caught it and laid it in.
31-26. Franklin-Simpson's on a 9-0 run since they trailed 26-22.
Haven't made a shot in a long time.
As the ball comes into Burton. Down 2 possessions here with 5:23 to play. Atkinson with the basketball on the right side. Picks up her dribble. Bounce pass to Bird. Back to Atkinson. Back to Bird to the right wing. Bird trying to drive the baseline. Goes inside. Puts up the shot. It's no good. A foul. I believe it's going to be on Savage.
Yep.
And that will be her second. First of the fourth quarter. And Shelby Bird at the line for 2 shots. 1 of 2 tonight. Only a couple of field goals in the basketball game.
Jay, we haven't made a shot in a quarter. Our last field goal was about the 5:08 mark of the third period, and that was 3 over in the deep corner by Mahala.
First one drops in for Shelby Bird. Like a 31-27 Franklin-Simpson.
I think we had like a 23-26 lead there after that 3.
It was 26-22. We had the 4 point. Yeah. Second shot is short, and they lose the ball, but we couldn't come up with it. Cawthorn had it.
They bounced it around and laid it right in front of us. We didn't react quick enough.
Couldn't get to it. And on the right side is Ray, giving it to Savage. Savage now hands it back. Don't foul. Timeout. 55 to go. It is Franklin-Simpson 31, Barren County 27.
All right. At some point, we've got to make a decision to roll. Don't worry about foul trouble. And we have to make sure we're going to throw some kind of defense at it. We've had a lot of different defenses in the bag this year. 1-3-1 in the half court, 1-3-1 full court, whatever that is. But we're going to have to trap at some point. And we have to make sure when we do that, the backside is solid in our rotations to make sure they don't throw over top of us and get layups. So that's a lot of what Piper's got to talk to the girls about right now. Down 4, they have the ball over here on the wing. What do we do and what's our approach the last almost 5 minutes?
Barren County scored 10 points the first quarter, 9 the second, 7 in the third. Only 1 point here in the fourth. Franklin-Simpson 8, 10, and 10. They scored 3 so far here in the fourth quarter, but they're on a 9-0 run, or did before we got that free throw there by Shelby Bird. And the foul situation is worse for Barren. Elmore, Geralds, Atkinson, and Bird all with 3 fouls. Smith has 3, Cawthorn has 2, Brown has 2, Savage 2 for Franklin-Simpson. Smith will toss it in on the side for the Lady Wildcats. Comes into Cawthorn. Cawthorn passes it off to Ray. Now Ray sends it back right side over to Nolan. We're in zone now. Nolan getting in there to Smith. Back out and it goes to Cawthorn with 4:43 left. In a trap, Cawthorn splits the defenders and got it through there, and then they lose it out of bounds. They just threw it away. I'll be honest with you, I kind of like what they're doing for us because it's the play not to lose mentality, and you sometimes get tighter when you do that than if you just run your normal offense. Yeah. Atkinson will put the ball in play out in the midcourt across the way. It comes out to Elmore. Elmore working against Ray. Trying to get around her. Now falls down with the ball. Calls timeout. Quick thinker there. She just lost her balance as she was backpedaling. The defender pulled the proverbial chair out from under her, and she lost her balance. So now Barren County has 3 timeouts remaining. Franklin-Simpson with 2. And 4.5 minutes left here in this game. Franklin-Simpson up 4, 31-27. Calf County and Bowling Green coming up here from Diddleina's second semifinal game here tonight. Metcalfe County 1-point winner last night over Warren East, 45-44. Bowling Green a 2-point winner over Todd County Central, 37-35. In some ways will be the longest 4 minutes and 30 seconds, but it'll go very quick at the same time. Yeah. Barren County's basketball, so it comes out to Burton. Burton trying to get it across midcourt against Nolan. Hands it off out there to Gerald. Now Gerald, they really putting the pressure on her too. They really put the pressure on you, Nolan. Now Gerald's having some trouble, needs some help. Bouncing off to Atkinson. Throws a bad pass right in the hands of Ray. Panic to get rid of it, playing hot potato. Ray dribbling hard to the right side corner. As Butler throws it back around to the left side over to Nolan. 4 minutes to go in the game. Barren down by 4. Here's a pass down to the baseline, a throw across the lane, into the corner. It is Nolan with it, throws it out to Ray. Ray drives the basket, puts it up, missed the shot, rebound, put back up. Assignment, 33-27, 6-point Franklin-Simpson lead. And it comes to Burton. Burton to the left side, back to Elmore. Elmore needs some help. Elmore hands it back off to Burton. Burton getting a lot of pressure out there by Nolan. Hands it back off to Elmore. Elmore trying to drive right side. Goes to the basket, gets pumped, and goes to the floor hard. And she will have 2 shots. Two shots for Katie Elmore. 3:24 left. Foul was on no, it wasn't on Nolan. It wasn't on Thorne. It was on. This was on Butler, right? It was on 5. It looked like a 5 that went down. But Nolan already had 2. As you only got her posted 2 on the board up there. So. Anyway, Katie Elmore, big free throw. She's 0 for 2 tonight. Barren County was 3 of 6 in the first half. 1 of 2 here in the second half. Trojanettes need these free throws. 3:24 to go. Down 6. Free throw is up. It is bouncing over the backboard. Still plenty of time here, but we got to start making shots. Over the free throw. Elmore fires this one up. No, off the front of the rim. Frank-Simpson with it, leading by 6, 33-27. No field goals for 10 minutes now. Nope, not a one. They'll get it. And it's stolen away by Elmore. She loses it. Zeros had the ball and lost it. Underneath is Savage. Takes it out to the corner. Throws it in the lane. Here's a shot put up that is no good, but a foul. Well, he's going to send Brown to the free throw. They'll be hit her in the side of the head. 4 fouls on Shelby Bird. And Renaya Brown at the line has not scored in this game. 53% foul shooter on the year. 7-point lead for Franklin-Simpson with 3 minutes to play. Second shot for Brown. It's on the way, and she got them both. 35-27. And it's going. Burton with it in front court, left-hand side. Off it goes to Byrne. Byrne drives in, trying to force up the shot. Foul will be on Cawthorn. The third. Team's third. And it is 2 shots for Shelby Byrne. Barren County only 1 of 4 from the foul line here in the fourth quarter. And Byrne has to make these to try at least get back within 6. Play, it is no good. Second shot for Shelby Byrne. On the way, that one. Still down 7, 2:52 to play. As Cawthorn weaves through traffic. Bounce pass off to Smith. Cut off by Burton down low. In the corner goes to Cawthorn. Cawthorn circling back up. Bird trying to stay with her there. They come trapping her. Bounce pass off to Ray. Ray drives in. Cut off by Elmore. Elmore trying to dig it out of there. Jump ball. Possession back to Franklin-Simpson with 2:31. They get it inbounds away. In the corner. Throws it way back out front. Trying to penetrate in the lane is Nolan. Nolan in. Cover up everybody. We're just standing and watching. If we don't have the ball, we got to just gotten tired and ran out of gas, I guess. I don't know. Offensive. Yep, that's number 4. Too little, too late, but got to keep playing. Down 7. We just got to play. We got to go. Possible. It's still possible. We've got to make some shots and free throws. You can't be 2 of 6 from the foul line. Only thing we can do from this point forward is correct it. 35-28 Franklin-Simpson. Shelby Byrne to toss it in for the Trojanettes. It comes in to Addie Slagle. Addie Slagle working against Butler. And the pass almost got deflected over there. She's in a trap. Pass got knocked down. And chasing it down is Cawthorn. Saved it in bounds. Went to the basket. Missed it. Rebound to Byrne. Minute 58 to play. Byrne into the front court. As Gerald's wide open and they throw it away. Long pass down to Cawthorn. Cawthorn stops. Puts it up. It is no good. Got it on rebound. Back up. No basket but a foul on the floor. We have just completely become discombobulated. I used that word the other night, and we were able to regroup, but right now there's no regrouping as we are just completely out of sorts. We still don't have a field goal. No field goal. The last field goal was 5 minutes. 5 minutes to go in the third. Smith will toss it in for Franklin-Simpson. Gets it into Ray. And Ray is going to be fouled underneath the basket with Gerald, I think. 4 on Gerald. 4 on us as a team. Franklin-Simpson basketball with a minute 44. No way. I guess there's some confusion about that. Shelby thought it was an offensive foul, didn't she? Yeah. Smith gets it in the cup. Right back to Smith, and she puts it in. That will dedication to Hawthorne, and we just can't play off the boat. Listen to what they're doing. You can't go... Do the math here. You can't go 8 minutes, 12 minutes essentially. Been outscored 15-2 since the Trojanettes led 26-22. A 15-2 run, but Franklin-Simpson. 6-22. We only have a minute 40 to go, and 9-point lead now for Franklin-Simpson, 37-28. Barren County only 2 of 6 from the foul line. That's all their points here in the fourth quarter. And only 3 field goals in the third. One of those a 3-point shot from Burton, which we hit, I think at the 5:08 mark on the clock. Gerald gets the ball in play to Elmore. Elmore pushes across the timeline, throws it out to Swagel. Back to Burton. Back out to Swagel. Got Bird wide open. I can't see her over here. Here's Gerald. Gives it back to Bird. Bird's going to drive baseline. Her shot way over the rim. Minute 20 to play. Franklin-Simpson, and almost a turnover, collision here. 2 Trojanettes go down. Here's Nolan driving to the basket, missing the shot. Blocking foul will be on Annie Slagle. Tried to take a charge, just didn't fall to sell it. To line for 2 shots. 1:13 left here in this game. The free throw is good. Franklin-Simpson. One more here coming for Nolan. It's on the way, and it is no good. And the rebound to Annie Swagel. Long pass over the head of Atkinson and out of bounds. He's just falling apart. Ultimately, we didn't respond to when they took the lead, and that just allowed the lead to grow. 1 minute to play here in this ball game in the semifinals. Franklin-Simpson has been number 1 all season long. Appears to be headed to the championship game on Saturday night to face either Bowling Green or Metcalfe County. 50 seconds to play. Smith with the basketball out to Cawthorne. Cawthorne will be fouled by Elmore, and that's her 4th. .4.5 seconds to play. Points the first half. She only scored 4 here in the second half. 16 for the basketball game. Two shots, 68.4% foul shooter in Cawthorne, who's headed to Tennessee Tech after this season. This is the first one. More. Takes her time, puts it up, and it is good. Hangs in there, stays down. 39-28, Franklin-Simpson. 43 seconds to play. In the middle goes to Burton. Burton throws it over to Gerald for a 3-pointer that is off the mark. Bird with the offensive rebound, but it hit the baseline. I don't recall a quarter where the Trojanettes did not make one basket. We're fixing to see it. Yep. As the ball comes in, it is Nolan. Nolan at midcourt gets into a trap. Off to Ray. 25 seconds to play. Back out to Cawthorne. Cawthorne against Elmore. 20 seconds to go. Smith in a trap. Smith in a trap. Smith still in the trap. How about a 5-second count? Then it breaks free and wide open layup to it. Simpson's way in this fourth quarter. 3 seconds, 2. Got a timeout here. A foul call with 2.2. Franklin-Simpson 41, Barren County 28. Shelby Bird will hit the free throw line or not? Yes, okay. 3 of 6 from the charity strike. I said first one to 40, they hit 40. They did, and that's about all they got. Unfortunately, we didn't hit 30. That's at the line, I'm sorry. Free throw is good. Mahala Burton.
He didn't hit 30 unless Shelby's able to make this with 2.2 left. One more for Mahala Burton, who has 3 more years at Barren County. And the second one rattles out. The rebound to Smith. She'll hold it, and that'll be it. Franklin-Simpson wins it 41-29 over Barren County. Simpson defense held the Trojanettes to no field goals in the fourth quarter and 3 of 8 from the foul line. As Barren County season comes to an end here tonight with a record of 26-6, and Franklin-Simpson moves to 27-2 on the year. They'll be in the championship game on Saturday night at 7 o'clock, and they'll face either Bowling Green or Metcalfe County. That game coming up in about 30 minutes from right now. And as far as our player of the game, Alicia Cawthorn with 16 points. I'm sure she had a double-double. We get the final stats. But they scored 13 points in the final quarter. Barren County scored 3. 13 minutes and 4 seconds without a field goal to end the game.
And we're going to have some kind of presentation of awards here in between games.
Yeah, it's all region teams, what they usually do in between the semifinals.
So we'll keep it right here as they announce those teams. 41-20 over Barren County as the championship game Saturday night. They lost to Bowling Green last year in the semifinals. 39. And they've been number 1 in the region all year long. One of the top 5 teams in the state.
Kind of seems like to them it's their finals. Yeah. Somebody makes sure to tell them they got to show up Saturday night to play.
Yep, they still got one more game to go if they want to go to Rupp Arena. All right, here's the announcement of the team.
This is the coaches all-region team.
And they'll have the first team. We're trying to listen to Scott Thompson, the public address announcer. This is what the
team.
This is the 24-25 Basketball Coaches Association all-region season team. Third team. From Franklin-Simpson, Chloe Smith. And Simpson, this is the third team all-region. Sarah Thompson from Monroe County. Rachel Bolin from Russell County. Logan County, that was Katie Elmore from Barren County. This is the all-season team, third team, all-region. Played her last high school basketball game. She'll be going into softball here shortly. Heading up to Campbellsville University to play college softball next year. The 2 seniors of this Barren County basketball team. Everybody will be back next year for the Trojanettes. Katie Elmore, Katie Geralds. And Katie Geralds will go to Campbellsville as well to play basketball at Campbellsville University next year. Shelby Bird, who's back for 2 more seasons. Maddie Cooksey from Cumberland County. Kennedy Lawson from Warren East. Josie Allen from Metcalfe County. Katie Smiley from Bowling Green. Cassidy London from Metcalfe County. From Allen County, Scottsville, Morris, Allen County, Scottsville. From South Warren, McLean Hudson from South Warren. He'll be back next year for the Lady Spartans. And the player of the year from Franklin-Simpson. transferred from Russellville to play at Franklin-Simpson the last 2 years. Old Coach of the Year, Heidi Coleman from Metcalfe County. Coach of the Year in the 4th region. Very possibly you might see the two co-coaches a year coaching the championship game on Saturday night. Is that all the awards? We got a few more. Yes. All right. A long in between games, that's for sure. 30 minutes, I think that's too hard, but I don't make the rules around here. Coach Piper Lindsay now joins us for coach's comments. Coach, not the outcome we were looking for our 4th quarter. We just never really got anything going offensively.
No, they just really picked up the defensive pressure, and, we didn't finish. We didn't make shots. We didn't handle the basketball. We didn't handle the pressure. I thought we turned it over. I thought we were pretty good when we were up 4, and then we just had 2 quick back-to-back turnovers, and that's what they They thrive off of live ball turnovers, a score in transition, and we just didn't handle the pressure.
I know the first half we really played well. We hung in there with them, had a 1-point lead, and actually had a 26-22 lead there in the 3rd quarter, but just never got anything going. Couldn't get any shots away. Free throws, we were 3 of 8 in that last quarter, and you've got to credit their defense. They play a smothering defense like they did against South Warren the other night.
Yeah, Franklin-Simpson, they're athletic and they're quick. They kind of bully you a little bit. They get up in you and they just grab you. And I don't mean that in a negative way, but they get away with it. And hats off to them. If we could do that, we would. But they're just really quick, like I said, and they kind of just push us out. And you can't start offense when you're out here at half court. But regardless, I feel like we started to kind of get some. If we could backdoor cut, the middle was open, but it's just like we saw it a second too late. And we just didn't have enough in the tank. And I honestly thought Elmo was gassed, KT was gassed, Shelby was gassed, and they gave it all they got.
Right, we got in foul trouble too, and that didn't help any. But you lose 2 seniors. I know you hate to lose the seniors. Katie Elmore, Katie Geralds, what a career they've had for you these last 4 years. And of course, they're going to move on to bigger things. Both of them going to Campbellsville University. Elmore with softball, Geralds with basketball, but you've got everybody else back next year.
Right, but as far as those seniors go, they never complained. They always did whatever we asked of them. They were so versatile. They could handle the ball. They could guard bigs. They did whatever we wanted them to do, and they are going to be missed. But like you said, they will move on and do bigger and better things. And like you said, I really like who we have in back. I don't like to look at it right now, but I guess we don't lose a lot. I think this experience was great for us, and who knows what can happen next year.
To get back to the regional tournament, our district championship, 26-6, not too shabby.
No, it's not at all.
We'd like to go on further, but
Right. Well, don't we all? Only one team's going to be happy here tonight. I guess Saturday, but again, I just can't fault the girls for their effort. What they did exactly what we want to do as far as the game plan. I know we held them to 40-some points, which I think they averaged 57. And we just didn't score enough. But just proud of the girls and proud of their heart, proud of their fight. And this has been a joy. It's been one of the best groups to coach, and since in a long time.
Well, Coach, congratulations on the season.
All right, Jay.
We'll talk to you later.
Appreciate you.
All right, Coach Piper Lindsay, the Trojanettes. They played their last high school basketball game here in Arena Girls Semifinals, losing to Franklin-Simpson 41-29. So Franklin-Simpson will move into the championship game Saturday night at 7 o'clock to face either Bowling Green or Metcalfe County. That game coming up in about 28 minutes from right now. And we'll go over the stats here first for Franklin-Simpson. They were 16 of 42 from the field, 38.1%. They only shot 1 3-pointer and did not make that one. They were 9 of 17 from the foul line. They had 36 rebounds. Half of those were offensive rebounds. They turned the ball over 14 times. They had 10 steals. and 3 block shots. For the scoring, it was Larisha Cawthorn with 17 points and had 15 rebounds in the game. 11 points for Vanessa Ray, 8 for Chloe Smith, 2 points for Lamaya Brown, and 2 points for Sanaya Downey, 1 point for Nasia Nolan. Barren County 10 of 27 from the field, 37% shooting, 3 of 7 from long range, 6 of 14 from the foul line, only 15 rebounds in the game, and turned the ball over 18 times tonight. 4 points for Katie Elmore. Katie Geralds had 4. Shelby Bird had 7. Mahala Burton with 9, knocked down a couple of 3-point shots. Addie Slugger with a 3 and a couple of free throws for 5. And in turnovers, 20 points for Franklin-Simpson off Barren County's turnovers, 9 for Barren County. Points to paint, 30-12. Second chance points, 14-0 in favor of Franklin-Simpson. And looking at the quarter scores, Barren County led 10-8. It was 19-18 at halftime, then 26-22 before Franklin-Simpson started their comeback and just outscored Barren 13-3 in the last quarter. And as Coach Piper Lindsay pointed out, she felt like her team just ran out of gas in the fourth quarter. I mean, we did get in foul trouble, and Elmore, Geralds, Atkinson, Bird, Burton, she just felt like that they ran out of gas, just never got anything done, no field goals, and 3 of 8 from the foul line was all their points in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they did sub a little bit more than we did. They threw some kids in and out of there. Almost every dead ball they were running 2 or 3 in and out. And they have a lot of interchangeable parts because everything revolves around offense. She never comes out. We thought when it was 26-22, I was like, this could happen. We're in the driver's seat. We were executing our game plan the way we needed to, and I felt good about it because they only had one kid that was really contributing to everything, and we were shutting her down and finding ways to really limit her. And then we got in foul trouble. Then we went into the break, and they started to make her a distributor and really kind of made some adjustments that we didn't really have answers for because we continued to focus on Cawthorn. When Cawthorn saw that, she said, okay, I'm going to get Smith a bucket here. I'm going to get, Ray a bucket here. All being able to distribute, and she ends up with 4 assists along with her 4 turnovers, but that's still a 1-to-1 ratio, and you're okay with that. She didn't block a whole lot of shots, so she didn't affect a lot around the rim, but she did have 4 steals to go along with 15 rebounds and 17 points, so that's a pretty good stat line for her to affect the basketball game. Let's focus on things we didn't do well real quick before we kind of finish up and talk about the positives. You can't get out rebounded 36-15. The other team can't have more offensive rebounds than you have rebounds. They had 18 offensive, we had 15 total. And you can't let them have 14 second chance points and you not get anything. They're going to get points off turnovers. We usually do that as well, but get doubled up in that category. It all turned when we called that timeout. And I'm not faulting Piper for calling the timeout. We called a timeout because we were about ready to get a 5-second call. And from that point on, it just crumbled. Only 3 points the last 13 minutes of the game. Those were all on free throws because we did not make a field goal the last 13 minutes of the game. I really did. I was sitting here thinking that we're in a great position. We called that timeout when we needed to save it, and then we go turn it over, I think 3 times back to back after that, and we just never were able to recover. And some of that is, I told you the other day, we're so used to being here. Some of that is we have kids that aren't experienced on this floor. Addie's new to us. Mahala hasn't played here. Shelby really hasn't played here. You start going through the list of kids that contribute. And Ashley and our 2 seniors are really the only kids that have any experience on this floor and in this moment and in this atmosphere. And it's different. It's different than when we're playing them in our home gym, with our crowd versus the bigger floor and pretty much a neutral crowd because they had a ton of people right here behind us, or at least it felt like they did.
I feel more on top of us than anything.
I think you're right on that. But so with that being said, let's switch gears. I've got 2 of the girls that walk my hallways the other day or every day that play, and they're great kids. Mahala and Addie are down there with me. Other freshmen are on the team, obviously, but those 2 play a whole lot. they're great kids. You know, Shelby, you don't see us react on calls. You don't see us really get frustrated. We just kind of play. And then, you know, and Ashley just goes out there and defends. She's pretty even keel. When you've got kids like that, as Piper said, they're fun to be around. They're fun to coach. They don't complain. They just get after it and they go. And I think, honestly, Elmore and Gerald's have had some great moments this year, you know, especially in the tournament. I think Gerald's honestly played her best game that she may have played her whole career against Cumberland Campbell night. She was spectacular, and Elmo led us in scoring those district games, and you know, they're gonna be fine. They're gonna move on. They're gonna do great things at Campbellsville and have a career that makes them successful long term, as will all these kids. But you know, when you do it, as long as we've done it, it doesn't make it any easier to say this is the last time we'll ever see them play, and they'll play, and it doesn't make it any easier for them. But ultimately, a great year. There's been moments where we played great. There's been moments where we could play better, but ultimately, I think this has been a very successful season, and those girls have gotten a lot of enjoyment out of it, and I know that those that watch and those that call and those that have anything to do with it feel likewise. Yeah. This concludes our first portion of our broadcast here tonight, the girls' 4th region tournament. We still have our 4th quarter break. We still have our post-game break because of the 30 minutes in between games, so we've had to try to stretch it out. Our post-game report brought to you by SCRTC. SCRTC's alternative to cable is MyStream TV. Switch today and save on your cable bill. Our post-game stats were brought to you by Southern States Co-op in their new location on Cross Street. And Coach Piper Lindsay's comments brought to you by Edward Jones, financial advisors Jamie Harris and Sheila Perkins. We'd like to do one scoreboard update before we head into our second portion of broadcast here. Elizabethtown and Hart County out of Region 5 tonight in that first game. Trying to see if I have a score here on that one. Do you have one? I don't believe we've got one. I would say it's a blowout. Well, let's see.